What if I told you that one secret military operation changed the balance of power in the Middle East overnight? Missiles lighting up the sky, fighter jets striking deep inside Tehran, and a target the entire world was watching, but the most shocking part was that Iran's most powerful leader never even made it to his bunker. The Middle East is now on the edge of a massive escalation as United States forces intensify their campaign against Iran, targeting air defense systems, missile launch sites, and critical military infrastructure. Commanders say the operation is hitting the Iranian regime harder than ever before, and the scale of destruction is growing by the hour. New footage shows U.S. forces destroying an Iranian drone carrier ship, a massive vessel nearly the size of a World War II aircraft carrier. At the same time, Israel has dramatically increased military pressure, with warplanes pounding targets across Lebanon and striking Hezbollah strongholds while shifting focus directly toward Tehran. Israel has already launched multiple waves of strikes against Iran's capital with the goal of eliminating Iran's missile program once and for all. Late last night, one of the most intense attacks yet unfolded as Israeli fighter jets launched a massive strike against Tehran using more than 50 fighter aircraft and over 100 precision munitions. Their target was an underground bunker built as a secure hiding place for Iran's supreme leader during a major attack, but something unexpected happened. According to Israeli officials, when the strike occurred, the supreme leader was not inside the bunker, he was above ground, and that single moment changed everything. Military planners had prepared for this scenario with a carefully coordinated deception campaign before the operation even began. Senior Israeli commanders were reportedly sent home to spend time with their families while public messaging suggested nothing unusual was about to happen. Even statements from Washington were timed in a way that created the illusion of calm, and Iran's leadership believed there was no immediate threat. When Israeli fighter jets crossed into Iranian airspace, Iran's inner circle still did not realize the attack had already begun, and by the time they understood what was happening, it was too late. According to Israeli sources, the strike eliminated more than 40 senior Iranian officials, delivering one of the most devastating blows to Iran's leadership structure in decades. Iran attempted to retaliate overnight by launching ballistic missiles toward Israel as sirens echoed across Tel Aviv. Some missiles were intercepted while others missed their targets entirely, and in one dramatic moment captured on video, a ballistic missile overshot its target and slammed into the Mediterranean Sea. Despite the retaliation, Israeli military leaders say their mission is far from over and their objective now is to completely dismantle Iran's missile launch systems. Overnight strikes destroyed additional launchers while Israeli commanders confirmed close coordination with the United States, both countries working side by side to strip the Iranian regime of its military capabilities. U.S. officials say the damage to Iran's forces is already enormous, with major parts of its navy damaged, air defense systems destroyed, and communication networks severely disrupted. Meanwhile, the war is expanding beyond Iran as Israeli forces continue striking Hezbollah targets across Beirut, with massive explosions lighting up the southern skyline while thousands of civilians flee their homes carrying whatever they can. Back in Washington, the message from the White House has been direct and uncompromising, with President Trump declaring that the only acceptable outcome for Iran is unconditional surrender. According to him, U.S. forces are dismantling Iran's missile and drone systems faster than anyone expected, claiming that when Iran launches a missile, American forces can locate and destroy the launcher within minutes. He even stated that in just 3 days dozens of Iranian naval vessels had been destroyed. Yet despite these claims, the conflict may still be far from over, as reports suggest Russia may be providing Iran with targeting information about U.S. warships and aircraft, a move that could dramatically increase the risk of a wider international confrontation. Across the Middle East, tensions are rising rapidly as Iran launches attacks against multiple countries in the region, but instead of gaining allies, those actions appear to be pushing more nations closer to the United States. Right now, the entire world is watching what happens next, because Israel says its military campaign will continue, the United States says its forces are prepared for a long conflict if necessary, and Iran insists it will defend itself at any cost. One thing is becoming increasingly clear: the Middle East has entered a new and extremely dangerous phase, and what began as a single military operation could soon reshape the balance of power across the entire region.